You can't get rich by doing what everyone else is doing. Oh, so man, just see people around you. Everyone wants to feel secure and just copying what others are doing. Medical job gets high salary. Everyone wants to study for medical. Everyone wants to study IT because you get a safe salary at the end of it. Getting rich is like joining the army. I'll tell you why. If you take a class, there are three sets of people. First type, highly insecure guys. They'll want to always be on the top of the class because they can't accept failure. They don't want to be in the middle. They don't want to be last. They want to always be first because it gives them higher security. The second type are people who just want to pass, who want to do little okay, and kind of people. The last are absolute people who might fail, people who don't listen to teacher, and all of them. Now, the highly successful people will fall either in the topper category or the class last category. Very rarely it will be the people in the middle. You know why? Because the insecure people will always try to beat competition and try to remain first. Or job edutena and the company CEO aara varaikkum he'll do hard work. The highly confident and carefree people, if they don't like the course, they'll get out of the course. They'll start a business. They'll make money in that business. They'll start another business. They're just very confident. They're very secure. I want to create millionaires from the category who are in the middle because you cannot become rich by doing what everyone else is doing. 7 steps to financial freedom. At the end of this video, you will know your path to financial freedom. And this is very important for you to live a very happy life. Number 1, dream a financially free life. First, you don't wake up to an alarm. You wake up slowly. Then you have a beautiful massage as soon as you wake up. Get bed coffee. You see from a beach bungalow. You see beach. You see nature. You walk in the nature. You go to the gym. You meet friends. You play. You eat great food. You party. You sleep on time. You buy the bag you want. You go shopping. You do everything the way you want. This is financial freedom. And you know what? Insta and YouTube and all the social media is actually showing you that inspiration to be financially free. The problem is, since you don't have this money right now, it leads to something called financial anxiety. Now, this is being utilized by course sellers, astrologers, banks, all of them to make you financially bound. But I will tell you the steps to break free from this bondage and be financially free. 1. Imagine the dream life and add a price to each goal of your dream. Let's say you want a fancy car. Put a price, 1 crore, 2 crores for your car. A fancy house, put like 10 crores, 15 crores. Like put all the numbers which you want so that you know how much is the cost of your financially free life. Step 2. Now that you have put all the cost, you will need to know how much you have in your pocket. Put all the money sources you have. You have gold, put a value to that gold. You have bank savings, put value to the savings. Put a number to all the salary you would have accumulated to achieve these dreams. Put a number to all the stock market portfolio you have. Put a number to everything and know your net worth as of now. Step 3. You can't get all of this in one day. So you need to put time for each goal. So the first goal, let's say car, is in 3 years, house in 10 years, marriage in 5 years, things like that. Because when you see it across time, you will realize how much you have to work for each. Next step is the acid test. Many of them get scared of this test and they don't take this challenge. Are you ready to take up the challenge? Because if you're able to succeed in this test, Neenga financially free for sure. Watch this test. Stop seeing all your goal as a value of money. Start seeing it as a value of your time. From birth to death, all we have as a currency is our time. Now, let's say you desire a car which is 50 lakhs. Your salary is around 50,000. It means your per hour value is approximately 300 rupees. The 300 rupees if you have to attain 50 lakhs, it means for 8 years, you will have to give off your time. Are you okay with it? Now, do this exercise for validating every dream you have in that. Don't get scared. Don't think you can't achieve it. Have you ever tried this? 8 வருஷம் நீங்க உழைக்கணும் to get a car. After getting the car, how many years are you going to be happy? 1 year? 2 years? Even if you take 3 years, you are working for something for 8 years to be happy only for 3 years, and remaining 3 years you're going to be sad and bound. Now do this for all your dreams. You will realize how important your time is. Second, most important part of it is in biology. We are all biological beings. We have a time for everything. We have a time to get married. We have a time to have children. We have a time to enjoy and live life without health problem. What if you become financially free when you're 60? Your body is not ready. Your mind is not ready. You are not even ready to travel from here to there. You're now spending on health problem. You have to become become financially free soon. So evaluate all dreams with perspective of getting back your time in spending the way you want. Which means, how do you do this? 1. For some time, reduce the value of goals and see how you can achieve. 2. Delay some of the goals. 3. Only the most important goals which will give you happiness, where you spend 2 years of earning it, you will be happy for 2 years. Spend time and money only on that. The next point is the to-do list. Point 1. You need to be zero debt next year at this time. Will you give me a promise? You know why? Because when you clear off your debt, you get back your time for yourself to do what you want. Number 2. You're going to decide a date by which you are going to be financially free. Because if you don't know that date, you will not know what you're working towards. Number 3, allow your money to compound through SIPs. I'll give you a simple example. If you invest 10,000 in SIP per month, increasing it by 10% every year, for 40 years, you would end up with 40 crores. At current value, it is around 5 to 6 crores, which means your money should work for you. And last but not least, doing all this in paper will give you clarity and know what you're working towards. Next month, you actually check how far have you moved towards each goal of yours. Because people who fail to plan actually plan to fail. I'm very selfish about sharing this information with you because this is how I attain my financial freedom. I'm very selfish because I go to all the countries alone. Half my friends are working and busy and they don't have their time for themselves. I experience life by travel, by doing things which I want. I do aerial yoga, I do horse riding, and I want to actually do all this with many of you sitting here. I don't want you to be financially bound. I want to take you along with me and be financially free.